John Howard says Donald Trump must accept some blame for the mess in Afghanistan. Trump has clearly laid the blame on Biden, of course.
Nobody has ever handled a withdrawal worse than Joe Biden. This is the greatest embarrassment, I believe, in the history of our country.
But here's the point. Howard's saying that Trump made the terrible mistake of saying that America was going before he'd secured any kind of understanding or deal with the Taliban. Here he was on the ABC today.
On your own objectives, there's no way this mission can be viewed as anything other than a failure, is there?
I don't totally accept that. I understand the argument, but we've got to remember that since we went into Afghanistan, there is no evidence that a major terrorist attack has been orchestrated out of Afghanistan. That the great fear of the United States, of Australia and of the West after the 11th of September, that there would be other attacks orchestrated out of Afghanistan, that has not materialised. So on that criterion, the mission, whatever may be said of it, has not been a failure.
That was last night on Auntie, of course. And as for Biden, well, he today decided to stick to his guns in the most bizarre way possible.
We've all seen the pictures. We've seen those hundreds of people packed into a C-17. We've seen Afghans falling.
That was 4 days ago, 5 days ago.
5 days? Hello, he can't even count. So, Richo, who's at fault here? Biden or Trump, or Biden and Trump?
Oh, I think Biden and Trump have both got things that they should be wanting to forget about in Afghanistan. I think American foreign policy has been pretty erratic since the day Trump got elected, and I don't think Biden in his time yet has been able to gather it together and put out a consistent line. I think Biden's a disappointment to me in many, many ways. I knew Trump would be hopeless. I hoped for something from Biden that I just don't think I'm getting.
But Bronwyn, I don't think Trump would have fallen for the trick that Joe did and basically get caught with his pants down.
Look, Chris, the bottom line is this. Trump went in and said to the Afghani Taliban leadership, we are going to withdraw, but these are the conditions we're placing on you. You have got to let girls and women be free and no reprisals. And if you renege on that, we will bring a force upon you that you have never seen the likes of yet. And they believed him because they knew he would do it. Mm. And the difference is that Biden and Graham, how can you say he's just a bit of a disappointment? The man is a total disaster. The man can't be in control of it. And the people who are laughing at him today certainly include the Chinese, laughing at America's humiliation.
Yeah.
Biden gets on there and says, oh, well, it's the fault of Trump, or it's the fault of the Afghanis, they didn't fight, or it's the fault of somebody else. Oh, but the buck stops with me. What an absolute ridiculous statement, just about as ridiculous as the one he just made then.
It's as humiliating. Bronwyn, tell me if I'm wrong. It's as humiliating as occurred at the end of the Vietnam War.
It's worse. It's worse because Biden said, I am going to pull the troops out by the anniversary of 9/11. Mm. What on earth would he really create that image in his mind? That would spur the Taliban on to make sure that they conquered the nation back before that date.
It was almost.
I don't believe it.
It was a salutation. It was a salutation to 9/11, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. But I mean, Graham criticised Trump's foreign policy. My God, he stopped the flow of people coming in from South America across the border into the United States. Biden's opened that up again. He had very many successes in the foreign affairs area. You mightn't like the man, but you don't have to like him to see that he was an effective leader and people believed what he would actually act if things did not go in accordance with an agreement. Biden has no such firepower at all. The man is seen as an aging man who really needs his wife to look after him.